As some of you know, I've been trying to raise money for my daughter's swim team. It's been an interesting few months being a swim dad, going to practice several times a week and swim meets, but it's definitely been rewarding, and we've really have seen the differences in my daughter, and particularly in her health. And so we're really happy to have her be a part of the Yonkers swim team. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I wanted to do this campaign. And to be honest, making videos like this is a lot of my character. But you know, when I was a school teacher, they gave me ESL students, and even though I had no training for ESL students, I committed myself to the work, and I found myself really frustrated by an attitude that my students could get by with textbooks that were good enough for them, but were different from the textbooks that the other students were using, and that just wasn't going to fly with me. And so I fought to get them the right textbooks, to get them textbooks that the other students were using. When I started working in the South Bronx to open a technology center, I was told, well, you know, why don't you just get used computers for the technology center, because, you know, folks in this neighborhood aren't used to anything better anyway. And that also wasn't going to fly with me. So we got them the best custom-made computers that we could get on our budget, which, to be perfectly honest, we're pretty good for the time. And we opened a technology center that I think anybody in any community would have been proud to be a part of. And that's been kind of my work over the last, 10, 20 years of my life, in the sense of advocating for people, particularly people of color, people who maybe don't necessarily have the same opportunities as others, to be given the right tools, the same tools as other people. And so the same thing with my daughter's swim team, that I want her team to have the equipment that other teams have, that teams that maybe, shall we say, are less diverse than they are and come from different neighborhoods, that they have, my daughter's team can have the same equipment so that they can train just as well and just as hard as any other team. So that when they go into the water, they're competing at the same level. That the only thing that is going to distinguish their team and ours is the skill and heart that each swimmer puts into the water and into each competition. So it's not that I'm asking for money for gold-plated kickboards and things like that, but really just to give this team the equipment they need so that they can effectively compete. And so I would greatly appreciate your support, and I definitely am grateful for all who have contributed thus far. And as I said, these videos are a little strange for me, so I apologize if it's awkward. I'm still sitting in my car and I haven't had coffee yet, but if I do this right, there should be a link to the website so that you can donate here, and I appreciate your support. Okay, so take care and God bless.